hello. Today, I want to tell you a story about what is possible because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling really energized and alive, and I just feel like this is so complicated and it's so simple all at once. And I want to teach you. I want to teach you how to get here. We have not had um, we've had water, we've had gravity fed water. So we've had a dribble for almost 2 months. We live in Costa Rica, and my husband is a um, amazing fixer. But the parts that we needed, one came and it didn't work, and things have to come in and take a long time, or the shops here don't have them, and we have to wait, and there's never like a decision of how long that's going to be. And so, for a multitude of reasons, we haven't had full running water. We've had a dribble, and so we have not been able. It's been like holding uh, the the shower head kind of over your head like this and trying to. It's been like that for 2 months, and all over those 2 months, I have been really quadrupling down, sideways, up on what I'm teaching, what I teach on living. I just felt really strongly that I had been living this, but I really needed to be in full integrity with it. I really needed to live it as much as possible. And so I have been living what I teach. I've been living the 4 pillars of the answer. I have been really focused and playing with who I am. I have really I had a moment where it moved me to tears. Looks just under a month ago, where I realized who I am properly, and I feel like I am in in a zone where I'm living what I teach. I'm teaching what I live. I know that this works. I know this needs to reach a lot of people. I'm not scared of that anymore. I really want to teach everyone, especially women, or anyone, especially anyone sort of over the age of sort of 40, 50, who are so used to putting everyone else first, and who are still searching for who they are and what they want to be, and or they know who they want to be, but they can't seem to get there. And this will get us all there. And imagine what will happen when we are all there. And so my story is this: over the last whatever time I've been doing this work, and we've had zero watt. Well, I would say we've had about 12% water. Okay. And so yesterday, my husband walked down into town, because we also don't have a car at the moment. And he walked down into town, which is steep. It's like down a mountain. And he got this part and he brought it back and he put it in. And I was doing my taxes. And I know it's the wrong time. It's late. I'm not late yet. But I was doing my taxes, and I was doing so much work on, historically, that has been a very stressful time for me. And I was doing all of this work on being like in the zone, in the moment, like being really okay. The side effect of doing this work is that I am okay right now. In fact, I'm good right now, no matter what comes up. And when stuff comes up, like the stuff that comes up when I'm doing my taxes, I'm like, and I start to wobble, I'm like, oh wait, apply what you know, do what you do, see it with love, do the answer, apply the 4 steps. And I was doing so great doing my taxes. I wasn't dancing doing my taxes, but I was like, this is good. I'm feeling good. And he came in the middle of this, and I got up. I make sure that when the people I love are in the space, I'm focused on them. And so I paused what I was doing, and he showed me the water, and I was really happy. And then I went back to doing the taxes, and I just kept going. And then afterwards he said, excuse me. Afterwards he said, I was expecting more cartwheels, because it's been a long time, and it's been, not very fun. And this morning, and so of course once I was out of that zone and I had a shower, a full shower, and I did the dishes with full water, and it was all very exciting. And of course, then I did cartwheels. I don't do cartwheels. I actual cartwheels, energetic ones. And this morning I sat down to write, and I realized that that moment was the moment where I realized I was really in it. I had in lots of ways got there. I got there. You know the there you're looking for? I got there yesterday. I've got there a couple of times in the last month or so. I've got there before, but this is like regularly. Wait, I've got here. I've got there. And it's because I was really good with or without the water. I was in the moment of having no water, among other issues. I was good. I was good with or without. And yes, I was also excited and exuberant and enthusiastic about getting it. And I was grateful, and um, I celebrated it. I was deeply enthusiastic in the moment especially when I had a shower, especially when I was thanking him, especially when I was in all of that. I was deeply in excitement and exuberance and delight and gratitude. But I was really, truly, honestly good with or without it. And that shift is everything. That shift is what all of the new age, books are trying to explain to us. That shift is what Abraham Hicks is trying to tell you. That shift is what Louise Hay has been teaching. That shift is what people have been trying to explain to me for years in books and on in things and that is what I know about being an imaginal being creating my reality, is that waiting and waiting to feel good, waiting to feel okay, waiting to feel abundant, waiting to feel whatever until an external source gives it to you, until a situation is different, until some sort of line is crossed, means that you will never, ever get there. And that and so working with the answer, working with what I'm teaching and living what I'm teaching, really committing to it and enjoying it and being myself as often as possible, being my true I am as often as possible. I'm good with or without it right now, even in the hard, even in the challenging, even in the impossible, even with the world doing what it's doing. Myself, my transmission, my muchness is not changed by that external. I'm not waiting to feel good until something is different externally. And I couldn't, I was so excited. I was moved to tears by my life today. And so I just wanted to share this with you because for the first time in my life, I really, really want to teach everybody this. I really, really know firsthand that this is powerful work. This is important work. This is the answer to what you are looking for. And it isn't the answer. I lie. This isn't the answer. But the work that we do, the steps that we take to get here is the answer. And if you commit to it and you continue to do it and you align with it, then you become a powerful shift in your own life. And that inevitably and scientifically will shift everything else. And so I just wanted to share this. It's possible. I didn't get it for a long time. I get it now. And and I would love to teach it to you. So come sign up for the answer and be a part of this. But if you don't, be yourself, your true vibration of self first, and as often as possible, and ahead of time, and not in reaction to external stimulus. You have to self-source it. You have to self-source it. And the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you will begin to shift. The more you transmit it, the more the universe transmits it back. It's all very woo woo, but I have concrete, tangible steps if you want them. I just had to share. I'm excited to in one of the next videos to talk to you about invisible post-its. And I'm excited to talk to you about, I've got a whole challenge coming up for you. I've got all kinds of magic coming up. But I just wanted to show you and tell you that it's possible. What you are feeling, it is possible to get there. What you desire, it's possible to get there. I'm living it. It's possible. I'm holding up a lantern and saying, this way. I know the way. And so will you. I send you so much love today. I wish you only magic. I wish you that you know who you are and you do it with integrity. I wish for you a moment of self-sourcing your okayness. I send you love. And so it is. And so it is. So it is.